two guys who worked in the public sector, but then their jobs were under attack. They decided that enough was enough and continued to work those jobs. But now they have a podcast too. You ready for advice you didn't ask for and opinions nobody wants to hear? Maybe stick around and play some games, and if you're lucky, have a couple of laughs. They have two brain cells that are both desperately fighting for third. This is the Fighting for Third podcast with your hosts, Robby and Zach.
Welcome back to the Fighting for Third podcast.
We're back.
We are back. Today's date is something.
Yeah.
Maybe June 48th.
It could be. Who knows?
We're coming up on a very special episode. Just want to tease it a little bit. We're going to have the first annual Fighting for Third Vacation Spectacular. Maybe we'll call it the Holiday Spectacular for our European listeners.
Ooh.
And that's holiday, not as in like a national holiday, but like going on holiday. How's my British impression?
That's pretty good.
Thank you. 2 episodes in a row. You get my Kermit the Frog, you get my bad Sean Connery, and now you get my Britishman.
Well, you kind of got a little taste of my Sean Connery a little bit last time.
A little bit. It was a nice little teaser.
Mm-hmm. That's the only teaser you'll get because I'm going to do it.
I heard you have been working on an episode. We are backlogging, so it's been about 15 minutes since I asked. Do you have any impressions you'd like to?
No.
All right. I just thought I'd ask.
You'll never get one at me. Maybe on our special one, because we might be taking some liberties on some, what's the word I'm looking for?
We might be a little...
Imbibement.
We might imbibe in some...
Imbibement? I don't know what the word is.
I don't know. Maybe...
Some adult bevies?
Maybe some bevies.
Yeah, some
maybe
bevies.
a legal gummy.
Mm.
Maybe both.
I'm going to do the adult bevy.
I might do both. Well, I don't know what I'll do. I haven't decided yet.
Well, we'll see.
Either way, we're going to be inebriated in some way.
It's going to be a 5-hour spectacular.
I don't know about that. I don't know if I have 5 hours in me.
I think we don't have stuff to talk about.
We would definitely.
Although, honestly, if we're more freewheeling, I guess is the word I'll use.
Free balling.
We might be able to just go for 5 hours, just talk about random nonsense.
We really might.
There'll be no connecting threads.
Maybe I'll drink a bunch of Hurricane.
Ooh, and Greg will show up. Not our other Greg.
Yeah, different Greg.
Yeah, different Greg.
Greg was a man who lived in a small door in a different house.
What kind of man was he?
He was an imaginary man.
So,
more importantly, he was a man of small stature.
I do have questions about the situation, if you're okay with talking about
Sure.
Sure.
It's been many years.
Did you actually see a person? Like, were you actually hallucinating? Or was it just like you found a small door and your brain just crazy with imagination?
I gotta tell you, I'm not entirely sure.
Okay.
I don't remember all of that night.
Yeah, that doesn't shock me.
So,
just like that person we had who also went on a trip who on their 21st birthday passed out at like 2:00.
Yeah, that did happen.
They went a little too hard.
They went way too hard. That was. You might get to hear from that person. That was my brother. He.
Yeah, we might have some special guests on our special.
I think we're definitely gonna have at least one.
Yeah.
I think we'll have some special guests.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have the wives on.
Yeah, we need to probably prepare stuff to share and talk about.
Do you think
we'll do some of our games?
Yeah, we'll do a couple games. Maybe a
We can
brief interview with each person.
Maybe do Am I the Asshole stories and have them share their thoughts.
Get their opinions.
Yeah.
Because
And
let's
maybe
be
we can-
honest.
Well, we can't now, so maybe we have them guess some names of brain rot.
Oh well, yeah, it's too late now.
I keep thinking about the baseball bat. Tung, 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 tung,
You
tung,
like
tung.
him?
I
You
don't-
like Tung Tung Sahur?
I don't like him. I like his name because it's like 47 tung tungs.
It is about 47 Tung Tungs.
And it's just insane to me that like if you were to put that in any kind of situation, that every character every time they introduce him would have to say his name like that. Tung 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 sahur.
Yeah.
Tung 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 tung
Yeah,
tung
they
tung 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 sahur.
Yeah.
Anomali mengerikan yang hanya keluar pada sahur.
That end part doesn't sound Italian.
I
It sounds Spanish.
was very well. They're kind of like pretty close on a lot of things.
That's true. They're both Romance languages.
Again, I was gonna ask you. You said a Romance language.
Yeah.
What's the hottest language?
German.
I was gonna say Russian.
I've heard Russian as well. I love being screamed at.
But my real answer is Spanish. French sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I am partial to Italian.
Italian does sound nice.
Yeah. It just sounds happy.
It does sound happy.
All the time. I don't really like Greek. I don't know if that's a Romance language, but Greek
I don't think it is.
Greek sounds weird.
Are there like 4 Romance languages?
I think Spanish, Italian, maybe English.
English is not. There's too many stupid words. Here you go. Spanish, French, Portuguese, Italian, and Romanian.
Well, Romanian would make sense. It's probably where the Romance part comes from.
Yeah.
Why are they called Romance languages? Because it sounds sexy?
Romance languages are a family of languages that evolved from Vulgar Latin.
Vulgar Latin?
Doesn't say why they're called Romance languages.
I took Latin in high school. 4 years of it.
How much of it do you remember?
A little. I mean, it definitely helps with, because all those languages come from that, so it does help me a little bit translate other things.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. So I remember it's more of that. Like I can translate some words based on some of the words I can tell, but I never really learned how to translate Latin really well. I mean, we kind of had to, but like,
right.
It's one of those things that it's not really like when we took our AP test, because I took AP Latin, which is Latin 4. There's literally a portion where we have to like translate this big section of it, and literally about halfway through, my brain just like, nope, we're not doing it.
So what'd you get on that test? Like a 2?
I got a 3.
I think the Pope got a 2.
I passed it.
Pope got it.
I haven't watched the new Pope speak. Does he speak in English or does he do Latin? Because he's supposed to do Latin.
He did both, I believe, in his. I think he did
Italian.
English and Italian.
Yeah, I think he did that. Because but when he does like his masses, does he do it in Latin?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Because they're supposed to.
I'm telling you, a guy from the South Side of Chicago, probably not speaking a whole lot of Latin.
I think if you want to be Pope, you kind of have to do it. I think you have to know.
Oh, that's like one of the prerequisites.
Yeah. I think like
he got a 3 on his test, so he passed.
Yeah, I believe 3's passing. I think it. And then in college, I took another Latin class because I thought I had to.
Mm-hmm.
I might have had to. I don't know. But it literally was just my Latin 4 class I took in high school. Literally the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
Like
I did that in Spanish in college.
Like we literally did the same. Like we read the same book and everything. I never reread it because I could do the quizzes.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Because I'm not rereading this.
Yeah, I did that in Spanish. It was like a Spanish 4 class.
I think we had to do more translation of it, but essentially it was literally the same class.
So you know how on an AP test, if you get a 3, you get college credit?
Yep.
Do you think if the Pope gets a 3, he gets papal credit?
Yes.
Yep, that's 1 point towards being the Pope.
Once you get 10 of them, you get a free one.
That's right.
You get a free hat.
And then if you get 48 credits, you get to graduate and you become a cardinal. And then, conclave tells you how it goes from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of colleges.
Yeah.
My college, my alma mater.
Mm-hmm.
Alma mater.
Alma mater.
They just, for the first time in like 50 years, 60 years almost, they've reintroduced the mascot.
They have, yeah.
So,
your alma mater is, of course,
the
Indiana University. Yeah, of course.
Go IU. So.
My alma mater. It's community college, so we're not going to talk about it.
I think went to Ooey Pooey.
I did not go to Ooey Pooey.
No.
I went to Ivy Tech, my friend.
I think I went to Ooey Pooey.
No, my brother and sister went to Ooey Pooey. I graduated with no debt.
Rip Ooey Pooey.
Yeah, it's just...
I just paid off all my debt last month.
Good for you.
I'm now completely debt free right now.
Congratulations.
I don't know where all my money's going because it's still not there.
Yeah, well, we know where it's not going at least.
Yeah, well, that's true. Not to the government, tell you that much.
That's right. Well, it still is, unless you're not paying your taxes.
Anyway, so
yep, very good.
They introduced Hoosier the Bison.
That's right.
Which I kind of liked IU not having a mascot. It kind of made us unique, but also at the same time, I'm kind of upset they didn't introduce it while I was there because I would have 100% tried out to be the mascot.
Yeah, and you should have. I'm kind of thinking about trying out anyway.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll let you.
I'll take one class, then I'm a student.
I'll go back and get my master's or something.
There you go.
That way I'll be a student there.
There you go.
I'll be a grad transfer.
Yeah, you will. If they got players on the team who are grad transfers.
Yeah, they got guys on their teams who are like 40 years old.
That's right.
Because they're playing their 8th year of college basketball.
That's right.
Or college sports.
Yeah, Hoosier the Bison.
Yeah.
So they haven't given a full-on shot of him yet. He's still kind of being rolled out.
So I didn't watch that cinematic reveal because it was like, I don't really care about why they brought or how they brought him back.
It was a cool little video.
It was like 4 minutes. I'm like, I don't want time for this.
Yeah, I watched it while I was wasting time at work. So,
I apologize. I'm sure it was well done.
It was well done. It was.
Literally started them talking about it in a meeting about bringing him back. I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah, that was only like 45 seconds of the video.
Well, it was too long for me.
That's fair. But yeah, they had
That's the person who's thinking about watching the extended version of Lord of the Rings. 45 seconds was too long for me.
That's different. It's
That's
different.
True. That's true.
Tolkien would want it to happen. And he would have watched the IU video too, just for the record. Tolkien was a big IU fan.
I'm sure he was.
He was. He really was. I believe they have a statue of him on campus.
No, they do not.
No, really?
No.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. I went to community college.
Well, I can tell you that IU does not have a statue of Tolkien on their campus.
All right, fine.
I've
been on campus.
Is it Tolkien or Tolkien?
Be honest, I'm not sure.
To be honest, doesn't matter because we know who you're talking about if you say either way.
Isn't he dead?
Yes, very.
Well, then it doesn't matter.
Well, and like I said, if you can say either way, and people know who you're talking about.
Exactly.
So it doesn't matter.
I have been on IU's campus, and I could have sworn I saw a statue.
There's statues on there, but Tolkien's not one of them.
No kidding.
So how do you feel about the name Hoosier the Bison?
I do think the name Hoosier it's a bit of a cop out.
It's uninspiring.
It is.
It's a little uninspired. I guess
Very uninspired. We should come up with a name right now.
Oof, put me on the spot there.
Barry.
Barry the Bison.
Barry the Bison.
Why not Bob Knight?
Bobby the Bison.
Bobby. No, that's just Bobby. Yeah.
Bobby.
Just like the Colts fumbled the ball there when they did name Blue Pony Dungy.
Pony Dungy. Pony Dungy that'd have been really good.
Yeah, they fumbled that one there. Kind of like Anthony Richardson.
Let's easy.
Sorry.
Okay, easy.
Sorry.
He's still a young man.
Yeah.
We're not giving up hope yet.
No.
I don't want to get upset about the Colts. The season hasn't even started yet.
True.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Well, I won't share what I shared with you earlier about where the Colts situation has put me in.
Yeah. I don't.
Where I thought Trevor Lawrence wouldn't be a bad pickup.
Yeah,
I don't like Trevor Lawrence.
I put that out of my mind because I don't want to think about it. Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry.
We're in that beautiful spot of being a football fan where everything is still possible.
That's true.
And that's where I want to live for a little bit.
That's true. They started OTAs like last week.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm a little surprised that with it being a college, they didn't let the students pick the name.
That is surprising.
Or at least
especially when even the pro teams now, they let the fans vote for the name of even the team. The Utah Mammoth just did that.
Yeah. I still don't like them though. What they did to the Coyotes.
But this isn't about that. This is about...
It's about mascots.
That's right.
Which one of my favorite mascots is the Colorado I don't know if the Rockies minor league team, but the Colorado minor league team that are the S'mores. I don't know what their names are, but their mascot's a s'more.
That's pretty awesome.
I can't remember what their team. I'll have to look it up real quick, but I know it's a minor league team in Colorado, and he's literally like a giant s'more.
He's like 2 graham crackers, the marshmallow, and the chocolate all put together.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's pretty awesome. My wife has been on a real s'more kick recently.
S'mores are delicious.
S'mores are good.
The Rocky Mountain Vibes is their name.
The Vibes?
Yeah, you should look up their mascot. He looks actually pretty dope.
All right, I think I will. I'm going to look up the Rocky Mountain
He's literally
Vibes.
a s'more. He's wearing sunglasses, and his hair is fire.
Is this like a baseball team?
Yeah, it's a minor league team.
Oh.
I don't know if I think it's AAA. I don't know if it's AAA or AA, but it's a minor league team.
Well, there you have it. He is a s'more, and his hair is on fire.
Yep.
He is kind of a vibe.
He is the Brewers minor league team, but doesn't say what minor league, like what
level
they're at. They are. But
they are an independent baseball team of the Pioneer League.
So they're not affiliated with anybody.
Yeah. Well, it says it's an MLB partner league, so yeah, not like a direct affiliate.
Also, I think they changed their name because I don't think they were the Vibes when I discovered him.
A lot of teams now are doing like one-off, or they'll have a couple games where they have a different name.
Yeah, like the Indians do the Young Bucks.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I went and saw them play as when they were the Young Bucks, which I actually don't hate that name.
I think it's kind of cool.
But it's weird that obviously you can't keep that name because what if you're no longer affiliated with the Pirates? Because then it does make sense.
Well, they just won't use that. It's just a promotional night, so they just won't use that anymore.
I keep wondering if they're testing it so that they can get rid of the names Indians because of the whole people being.
I think they're keeping it because now they do that thing before the game where they talk about how the stadium was built on Native American land.
I mean, try to cross the street from the Idle George. Well,
yeah,
like a block away, but
yeah, but it's right there.
Yeah, but anyway,
I think they try to do their best to pay their respects.
Yeah. And so,
also, Indianapolis literally means land of the Indians.
It does.
So
I think Indiana does too.
Yeah, I think it might.
Indianapolis might be city of in Indiana.
But yes, but
yeah.
You get it.
So, anyway, speaking of weird mascots, like the Vibe, I can't remember his name. It doesn't matter what his name is.
Smory the Vibe.
I don't think that's his name, but
well, it could be.
It probably should be, but it's not. But anyway, I thought we would play another little game for you. I got where I'm going to give you. These are obscure mascots, so you got to kind of think outside the box.
Oh boy!
Some of these you'll know, because
right.
some of them are like fairly well-known colleges,
right?
But a lot of them are not.
Is it all colleges?
Yeah, they're all colleges.
Okay.
Okay, so you just have to guess what it is.
Oh, like
what it is, like an animal. It could be an animal,
like a s'more.
Yeah,
okay.
Stuff like that. So,
yeah.
The first one we got.
Yeah.
The University of Arkansas.
Okay.
Monticello.
Monticello.
Yes.
Okay, that is obscure.
I'm assuming it's the University of Arkansas at Monticello. That's in Virginia, where Thomas Jefferson's from.
Yeah.
I'm assuming the University of Arkansas has a campus in Virginia.
Why?
Because it's Monticello. I don't know Monticello, Arkansas.
You're right. All right, Monticello.
Yep.
I'm going to guess UAM, of course.
The UAM.
That's right. Okay, so how are we going to do this? Am I going to guess, and then you're going to give me a hint, and I can guess again? Or
I guess I can give you hints. I can try anyway.
Well, let me make an initial blind guess.
Okay.
And then we'll go from there.
Like, I guess the hints I can give you is what it is, like an animal
Or you could give me, like, the team name, which isn't always a good hint.
I don't know if it's got the team names listed on here.
Okay, all right. Well,
we'll figure it out.
Hey, your game,
your
rules.
You go for it.
All right. University of Arkansas, Monticello. Arkansas is the Razorbacks.
Yep.
Which is a pig.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to guess... I'm trying to think of something that has to do with Arkansas. I'm going to guess it's a tornado.
Ooh.
They're the Tornadoes.
That's a good guess. It's
all
not,
right.
though. This is I'll even be more specific. It is an insect.
Okay.
Or a bug. I don't know.
Okay.
It's probably considered an insect.
Is it a locust?
No.
Or a cicada?
No.
Those are kind of the same thing.
It's listed as a pest. I'll read where it describes it. It's furry, green. It's kind of Squidward-esque. That's what it says.
Is it a boll weevil?
It is a boll weevil.
Wow.
It is a boll weevil. The wool weevils of University of Arkansas and Monticello.
A boll weevil? I would have never guessed that.
I know.
Honestly, I couldn't even tell you what a boll weevil is.
I don't either. But you got it by me describing it like that.
Are boll weevils green?
This isn't pictures of them, so I don't have a picture of it.
I'm gonna look up an actual boll weevil.
It just says it says, unless you lived in the southern United States in the early 1900s, you likely haven't encountered a boll weevil. Let alone know what the heck it is.
And they would be correct.
They rose notoriety around the turn of the 20th century due to their affinity for cotton. Lots and lots of cotton.
Oh.
So.
There you have it. They look like little beetles.
Yeah.
And they're not green.
Does it have a Squidward-esque nose, I guess? Because it's a Squidward-esque mascot.
A little bit.
Oh, this says donning a rather large pickle-shaped nose.
Yeah.
That's what this says.
Yeah, I would say that's a fair representation. All right. Boll weevil.
Yeah.
Also not spelled how I thought it would be spelled.
Bollweevil.
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought it was boll, like Bull.
Nope.
Yep.
Boll.
All right.
Okay, I don't really know how I'm going to give you. I'll guess.
Go Weevils!
I guess I can just read the description that they have here because I don't know how else I'm going to give you clues on this because there's no way you'll guess this.
Okay.
Well, we got the New College of Florida.
New College of... That's
what it's called. The New College of Florida.
Okay.
Or not it's just New College of Florida.
Well, let me just take a stab. You said I'm not going to guess it.
Yep.
Is it Florida related at all?
No.
Oh, okay. So it's not a jellyfish.
No.
Okay. All right.
So the sentence says, a college mascot often embodies vision, spirit, or character. But for New College of Florida, their mascot of choice represents nothing at all.
Oh. Vision, spirit, and character. It's a dream catcher.
No.
But it could be nothing at all. Is it a rainbow?
No. But it does mention rainbow here. It talks about their old mascot, Brownie the dog.
Okay.
Had officially crossed the Rainbow Bridge.
Oh, rip.
It says, with the tragedy at the forefront of their minds, the student body attempted to vote on a new mascot, but unfortunately, they couldn't reach a decision.
So is the mascot nothing?
It is. The null set.
All right.
That's literally what it's called, the null set.
All right.
It says so they indicated the missing mascot with empty brackets, intending to fill it with a new selection at a later date.
And they just never did.
Over 20 years later, the null set remains, and it will likely stay that way as an homage to the school's brains over bronze appeal.
Huh.
It's kind of like the episode of Arrested Development where they're raising money for TBD.
Yeah.
Which is my favorite episode. Yeah. It's basically that.
The null set.
Yep.
That honestly, kinda,
it's basically IU was kind of a
kind of, yeah.
I mean, they're the Hoosiers, but
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't have a mascot, so
they really didn't.
Then we got Williams College.
Oh, Williams College, of course, in West Virginia.
That doesn't say.
All right.
I have no idea. It could be.
They are definitely. Is it obscure?
Kind of.
Kind of. Okay.
It's more unique because of the color of it.
Oh, okay. It's the Williams College Purple Raiders.
Ooh, they got the color right.
Oh, the purple. Evansville is the Purple Aces.
That's true.
So it's probably not the Purple Aces. They're the Purple Pandas.
No, its name is Ophelia.
Purple Pedophilia.
No, nope. It is because you got half of it. It's a cow, the purple cow.
Purple Cow.
Yep, the purple cow of
Is that
college?
Maybe that's there's an ice cream called Purple Cow. Maybe that's where that person graduated from.
It says there are, of course, a few theories regarding her genesis, with the most popular being an homage to the student humor magazine that it debuted in 1907 by the name of the Purple Cow.
The Purple Cow.
Yep.
It's a bovine.
A bovine.
Bovine. Purple Cow. Imagine being like, you're at a game and you gotta go Purple Cows!
The next one, you might know this one because this is a fairly well-known college.
Okay.
We got St. Louis University.
Oh, they're the Billikens.
They are the Billikens.
Yeah, I don't know what a Billiken is, but
I actually looked this up because I'm curious of what it is. Because I was typing in weird mascots and Billiken was like that because alphabetically it was like the top of all of them.
Right.
It's like a charm doll.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gross.
It said it sold it to the Billiken Company of Chicago.
Oh.
Well, there's like a figure embodied hope and happiness. This art teacher, Florence Pretz. It's like a charm doll.
Billiken. I actually know that because I had a teacher in high school, and she played basketball at St. Louis.
Oh.
And so she had a lot of Billiken stuff from when she played.
Okay, we got the Scottsdale Community College.
Obviously in Arizona.
I would assume so.
I'm going to guess that they're the Road Runners.
Oh, that's a good guess, but no.
They are the... Are they a bird?
Nope.
Oh.
It is not an animal.
Oh, so not a good guess at all.
No.
They are the Scottsdale Community College cacti.
Ooh, closer.
Oh, it's a plant.
And, yeah, kind of.
Tumbleweeds.
His name is Artie.
Artie the trying to think of a plant that has...
I mean, it does. The name does give it away, kind of.
Artie the... Aardvark is the only word that's coming to mind, but it's not an animal. The arbiter.
Artie the Fighting Artichoke.
Artichoke.
He's an artichoke.
That was a layup, and I really Angel Reesed myself on that layup.
Yeah, he kept throwing it back up there and just kept missing.
I didn't even get the me bound.
Nope. The next one, North Carolina School of Arts.
That's different than the Rhode Island School of Art.
Correct, which is, as we all know,
the Nads. Go Nads.
Yeah.
Yeah. Scrody the Scrotum.
And their basketball team's called the Balls.
That's right.
When the heat gets hot, the balls stick together. That's their catchphrase.
I really like
People
that.
who are listening to it, we are not making this up.
Look it up.
Look it up.
It's true.
And their mascot's Scrody.
Scrody the Scrotum.
Very large phallic shape.
Well, he's a scrotum.
Yes.
And
if they were to ever televise their game, they would have to just be a giant center bar walking around the court.
That's right. Real quick before I guess, what was it, North Carolina School of Art?
Yep.
Before I guess that, Austin Peay University, their chant used to be, "Let's go P,
Yep.
let's go P," and that's very funny.
Yeah.
And then there was Morehead State.
Yeah, Morehead. Yeah.
What do we want?
Morehead.
What do we need?
Morehead.
Yeah, so very funny.
Yeah.
Very funny. Now, North Carolina School of Art.
Yep.
I think this is going to be a bit eccentric, as it is an art school. I think we're... I want to say they're not an animal.
They are not.
Okay. I'm also going to say they're not a plant. They're just a thing. And what that thing is, They're the microphones.
Ooh, that's a good guess, but no.
Okay.
Its name is Peter.
Peter the Pumpkin Eater.
Ooh, no.
Peter.
I thought you were going to say it, but you didn't.
Peter the Pine Cone.
Nope.
Peter the Princess.
I wonder what he would sound like if you rubbed two of him together.
Pickle.
Yep, he's Peter the Pickle.
Peter the Pickle.
He's Peter. Apparently, he's got a dolly-like facial hair. Yeah, that's what it says.
What does that mean?
Like his mustache is like he's got a mustache
Oh.
like really straight and pointy, I guess.
He's a gentleman.
Yeah.
Peter the Pickle.
Yep.
Do you think he goes around at sporting events just handing out pickles? He carries a little jar with him.
Somebody, maybe that's what they like. Instead of like t-shirt tosses, pickle toss.
It's pickle toss.
Yeah.
That's right. I would really enjoy that.
This says one April Fool's columnist even dared to suggest the mascot change to Charlie the Cucumber.
How dare he?
Because, quote, all pickles are cucumbers at heart.
You know what? I was off board initially, but he kind of reeled me back in.
Mm-hmm.
They are all pickles at heart.
The next one, Providence.
The Friars.
Yep, they're the Friars.
Yeah. Had to think about that one, but
I'm
yeah.
gonna skip some of them. How about Evergreen State College?
Evergreen State College.
I like this one because there's no way you would guess this one.
There was a lot of Sasquatch talk in the last one.
That's true.
Not a Sasquatch, I
No.
assume.
Nope. I don't even know where this is. Oh wait, it says. I guess it is on the West Coast.
Oh, okay.
It sounds very West Coast. So.
Oh. The Evergreen State College Pioneers.
Nope.
You said I would never guess it.
There's no way you would guess this.
So
we could literally do this for like 5 hours and you would never come up with this.
All right, give me a hint.
His name's Speedy.
Gonzalez.
No.
The rabbit.
Rabbit. His name doesn't help at all.
Oh.
I just gave you the name.
Okay. He is Speedy the Tortoise.
Nope. I'm trying to think.
Does he have legs? Is it an animal?
The mascot has legs, but this animal does not typically have legs.
Oh, a snake.
It's also very phallic looking.
Or sea cucumber.
Nope. Close though.
Slug.
Nope. It is a gooey duck.
Oh, yeah. They do look phallic. Have you ever seen one in person?
Yeah, I've seen one.
Yeah, they are.
I don't know if I've seen one in person, but I've seen it on.
In Chicago, we went to a awesome Asian market, and they had all kinds of live seafood and stuff. And then we came across the gooey duck, and I was like, that looks like a penis.
It does. Not though.
It might be.
A couple more. Could I get a couple more?
Yeah, we can do a couple more.
Okay, this one. A lot of people know this one.
Yeah.
But the University of California, Santa Cruz.
Blue and yellow. Aztecs, Trojans.
Nope.
Are they blue and yellow? Is that right?
I think they are. I don't know. It doesn't have pictures of them.
I'm gonna kick myself when I don't remember. What is it?
He's a banana slug.
Oh.
I thought their Santa Barbara was the banana slug.
You're right.
But this is Santa Cruz. So.
Oh, all right. UC Santa Barbara.
Yep. Some of these have the same ones on there. So we have Delta State University.
Delta State.
It's in Mississippi.
I was gonna guess Mississippi actually.
It's in Mississippi.
Are they the crawdads?
Nope.
The mud puppies?
Nope.
Is it a very Mississippi thing?
Yes.
Okay. They are
Well, I'll let you guess. I won't tell you it's not an animal.
Okay.
It's a vegetable.
Oh. A Mississippian vegetable.
Well, it's a vegetable that is commonly used in Southern cuisine.
Is it corn?
Nope.
I would imagine in Mississippi they view andouille sausage as a vegetable.
Ooh. They should, but it's not.
All right. So it's not the andouille sausages.
No, it's not.
Maybe bell peppers.
Nope. It's okra.
Fighting okra. Actually, I think I knew that one. The fighting okra. I do love okra.
I've never had it.
Oh, it's
I
really...
can't think I have it. I didn't like it.
Oh, I really like it.
Here's an easy one for you. University of Akron.
Go Zips.
They're the Zips. What
Yep.
about Oglethorpe University?
I've heard of Oglethorpe University. Are they?
Do you know where it's located?
Oglethorpe, obviously.
No. It is not.
Are they in Ohio?
No.
Wisconsin? Midwest, anywhere?
No.
So they're in Colorado.
No, they're down south.
They're in Alabama.
Nope.
They're in Florida.
Nope.
South Carolina.
Nope.
North Carolina.
You basically went around it.
Georgia.
Yeah, it's Georgia.
Yeah,
they're in
of course.
Atlanta.
Of course, obviously. They're the Oglethorpe Puffins.
Ooh, that'd be good. It is a bird, a seabird, actually.
Oh, albatross.
No.
Oh.
You're actually listing better things, I think, than what they have.
Oh, so it's not that cool.
I mean,
Is it a blue-footed booby?
Ooh, that'd be a good one, too.
That would be a good one.
Still not.
Not a penguin?
No.
Seabird. Oh, I would say seahawk.
It says a seabird known for its fierce nature.
Well, seagulls are pretty fierce.
It might be close to a seagull. I don't actually know what it looks like. So.
Close to a seagull. I reckon I don't know enough of my seabirds.
It is the petrel.
I would have never guessed that.
Yeah, I don't even really know what a petrel looks like.
I don't either.
But it's what it is.
Honestly, the only reason I know that word, petrol, is because that's what they call gas in other countries.
Yeah. I don't think it's that, though.
Probably not. Well, they said it's a seabird, so.
Yeah. I got one more.
All right.
That you'll never guess, but I'm going to say anyway, because I just like the name of it.
I'm going to guess it.
Concordia College.
They are the Concordia 69ers.
Nope.
I really thought I had that one.
This one is in Minnesota. I don't think that helps, though.
They are the Concordia Harmonicas.
It is derived from the word Coburg.
Coburg?
Yeah, which is a term for a hardy farmer.
They're the milkmen.
No.
They're the dairy cows.
No, they're the cobbers.
Cobbers?
That's what it says. The cobbers. And then this one, just because it's fun, Washburn University is the Ichabod.
The Ichabod. That's a fun one to say. What is the Ichabod, though? What is an Ichabod?
I mean, I would get. Well, it's not. It said, yeah, it's from Ichabod Crane.
Oh, okay.
Except it's in Kansas, which is weird because Sleepy Hollow does not take place in Kansas.
No, it does not.
And the guy who wrote it's not from Kansas.
Well, maybe he just really liked Kansas.
Yeah. Anyway, I got something else for you. I got the 10 worst mascots according to this website.
Okay.
If you want to hear them.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Number 10. Syracuse University.
Oh, the orange.
Yeah,
he's just a big orange blob.
Otto the Orange.
Yeah, he does look stupid. He is a bad mascot.
Yeah. Number 9. Sorry for our listener there. Wichita State.
Uh-oh. The Shockers. We don't like the Shockers.
Woo-shock.
Woo-shock. It's like they're trying to steal from Arkansas.
Yep. Also, I don't know where this blog is out of, but I can kind of guess who they do not like based on what's in here. But number 8, we got Pennsylvania State. That's weird reading it like that.
The Nittany Lions?
Yeah, that's weird because nobody calls it Pennsylvania State.
No, they call it Penn State.
Yeah, so reading it like that, I was like, man, I don't think that's right. Number 7.
Well, hold on. The Penn State mascot, it is a bad mascot because it's very clearly just a guy in a bad lion suit, and he's like wearing a scarf.
And not only that, I thought the scarf was just like the head that he doesn't tuck.
It very well could be.
Like he doesn't tuck it into the. I think he doesn't tuck it into the thing.
That's bad.
And one of the costumes they have looks like it's been like there since the school there, so it looks like somebody's like been wearing it. And like rolled around dirt. And
It's bad. They don't wash it.
No,
they don't wash it.
No. Number 7, we got good old Purdue University.
Yeah, Purdue Pete is. Not only is he an ugly guy, his head is far too big.
Yeah, he's a Boilermaker.
Well, he's a loser, is what he is.
We got number 6, UMass Amherst. Sam the Minuteman.
Sam, have a Blue Chew. Today's episode is sponsored by Blue Chew. No, I'm just kidding. It's not.
I also block those ads on Twitter as well.
Oh, the Blue Chew ads. You don't like those?
No, they're really bad.
They're not the best.
They're not well written. I like my commercials well written.
They're too busy having sex to write their ads.
Number 5, we got Pepperdine University.
Ah, Pepperdine.
Yep. Willie the Wave.
Ew.
He looks like it looks like a person. A wave, I guess. He's wearing sunglasses and a Hawaiian outfit.
Time out. He's a person, but he's a wave. Oh, I'll be damned. He is. Yeah.
The wave. I guess I could show you.
He's like a guy being swallowed by a wave. He's blue too. He's a Smurf.
But he's like Hawaiian.
Yeah, he sure is.
There's Sam the Minuteman.
There is Sam the Minuteman.
He looks kind of like.
He's like a discount Purdue Pete. Honestly, he's better than Purdue Pete. Purdue Pete is nightmare fuel.
They look very similar. To be honest.
Do, but his eyes are dead.
I think it's because Purdue Pete's head's plastic,
Oh yeah,
It looked very plastic.
he is
compared to
also.
Sam.
They are both just the whitest men you could imagine.
Also true, but I mean they're both. There's the name. Yeah, it's not a scarf. Well, he is wearing a scarf.
He's
but
wearing a scarf.
That is definitely the head, the
Yeah,
bottom part
you're
of
right.
the head.
Yeah, he just didn't tuck it in. That's lazy work.
That's actually there's another version that looks slightly better than that, but that looks like a very bad.
Those are the least intimidating teeth I've ever seen in my life.
This one literally looks like a kid drew a picture of it.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
They have a better one that looks slightly better than that.
There's actually a children's hospital right by the campus, and they had a contest, and the winning drawing actually got to be the mascot.
They're the Woo Shock.
I don't like him at all.
No, he's kind of.
He's terrifying.
Do you think they do the shocker as their symbol?
I should hope so. I should hope they do.
Kids, if you don't know that, you could look up Dane Cook, who's also not a funny comedian. But
Well,
he
has his moments.
He's the kind of comedian who thinks he's funnier than he is.
Yeah.
Which are the worst kind of comedians. Then there's good old Otto the
There
Orange.
he is, Otto the Orange.
Yep,
He's
just a ball of orange.
He's not like upsetting to look at.
Nope.
He's just
lazy.
He's lazy.
Yeah, it's lazy.
He's lazy.
Okay, anyway, where we left off, we got Arizona State.
Okay, I don't think Sparky's that bad, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't really. They have two mascots on here from Big Ten, so I'm thinking this is not a Big Ten blog.
Yeah, they don't like the Big Ten here.
But then we got Sparky there. Oh, then we got Providence.
Yeah, the Friar.
Yeah, Friar Dom.
He's not terrible. They just honestly, it looks like the San Diego Padres borrowed him.
He also kind of looks like, in this picture, he looks kind of like a nun more than a
He
friar.
does look like a nun. He also looks like he might have to poop.
Yeah, he does look like he might be experiencing.
He can skate though, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's the banana slugs.
Well, there they are.
That's
Santa Cruz. Yeah,
I don't really like that. That's kind of terrifying.
It almost looks like you remember I think it was the green dinosaur from Barney.
Oh yeah,
that's a yellow one.
Yeah, there was a yellow dinosaur in Barney too.
Yeah, but that's
named BJ.
Okay.
Stood for Barney Jr., I believe.
Little on the nose,
even though he didn't look like Barney at all, but they called him BJ for Barney Jr.
Yeah.
What do you think number one will be? I forget, so I can't even guess.
Number one.
Oh, I do remember. I think.
I'm trying to think of the worst mascots.
I also don't necessarily agree with it. But
Purdue Pete is so bad; he should be number one.
He's not. All the way like at number 7.
Yeah.
So Purdue fans out there, you're in luck. Your mascot's not the worst, according to this blog.
Your college is the worst, but
well, they do. You can't spell Purdue without PU.
It's true.
So
it's true.
And also Lafayette just smells because they've like.
Isn't there like a paper factory there or something?
Something like that.
Yeah.
A fertilizer factory.
Well, the college does just produce a bunch of shit. So I will say
they're gonna come at us
in Purdue's defense, they have put people on the moon.
That's true,
and that is very cool.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Purdue still sucks. Number one is gonna be. Man, I don't know.
I think I remember what it is.
Is it an East Coast school?
No.
Okay.
If it's the one I think it is. Because I've looked at a couple different lists trying to find one that was more...
Is it a Tulane Green Wave?
Ooh, it's not.
Okay.
I think Willie the Wave is taking the place of Tulane.
Oh, that makes sense.
Although I do like Tulane's little symbol, like the mascot.
I agree.
Not like the mascot itself. I haven't seen that one.
But like the little logo?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
There's another school uses it, but they changed the color of the wave. I've seen it.
All right.
Because it literally is the same thing. It's just a different color.
Now that's lazy. That is lazy.
I want to say like it was blue or something like that. I can't remember.
They call themselves the Blue Wave?
I don't remember.
Oh, I don't know. Go ahead and...
I believe it's Stanford, the Cardinal.
Oh.
Yep, it is.
Oh, it's the tree.
Yep.
That's right. I forgot all about the tree. Yeah, that's a bad one.
It's just a Christmas tree.
And
basically.
It's an upsetting Christmas tree.
Yeah.
If that was up in my house, it would be a bad Christmas.
Yeah.
Stanford's a great institution, though.
Do you remember when RG3 was doing a Oregon State Stanford game? He's giving all the wood to the Beavers or whatever he said.
I do.
I miss RG3. Not a great quarterback, but
he's a funny guy, though.
Yeah, I love him. He's also very knowledgeable.
He is
of the game.
He is.
He beat Andrew Luck for Rookie of the Year, by the way.
He shouldn't have.
Nope.
But he had a longer career than Andrew Luck, so.
He was backup for a while, but
yeah, he still was in the league longer.
That's true. I guess.
Andrew Luck would have, if he had kept playing, he would have been a starter longer. But
yeah. And also, if Ryan Grigson had to run a team, he probably would.
We are not getting upset about the Colts right now. We cannot do it.
I mean,
I refuse.
I mean, to be honest, I'm not even sure Andrew Luck would still be playing now, even if he had not retired.
Yeah, I don't know. He'd be probably 30, probably 35.
Well, he'd probably be getting toward the end of his career then.
Yeah.
But, oh, wow.
Did you see John Mellencamp, who, if you don't know, is just a guy who owned a pink house, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know why he's famous or anything.
Yeah. He,
That's about what the Pacers game.
Yeah. Him and Pat McAfee are having a little...
Yeah, tussle.
A little tiff.
A little tiff, yeah.
And honestly, I'm on McAfee's side.
I mean, honestly, when I read John Mellencamp's statement, I follow him on Facebook, I honestly thought he was, like, joking. I didn't think he was, like, actually offended by it.
I don't think he was. I think he was upset.
Because I was like, because the way I read it, he was like, I don't think the Pacers were like the smackdown or whatever. So I'm like, I thought he was pointing out the fact that the Pacers were smacking down the Knicks.
No, I think he was legitimately upset.
I don't know why. Why?
But the thing is, okay, it was all in good fun. If you don't know what happened at Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals, the MC gave Pat McAfee the mic, and he said, Timothy Chalamet's here, Ben Stiller's here, Spike Lee's here. And he said, let's send those sons of bitches back to New York with their ears ringing, or something like that.
I just know that whatever I read, he was upset with the booing.
Yeah, he was upset
they were booing
that Pat did that, and then he was upset that we booed all those people. Thing is,
it's sports.
It's sports. And the Knicks and Pacers have a long rivalry.
Yep, the chokings.
Reggie, yeah. So
that was just like you see, I don't know if this is a true thing that happened, but the Chicago Sky coach complained about the sound in
yes, I did see
that it wasn't fair to them because they couldn't focus.
They're just not used to that many fans being there.
I thought it was I'm like, dude, you play sports.
Funny.
You're coaching sports. Come on. You're telling me you've never played in a loud building before?
But here's my stance on the John Mellencamp, Pat McAfee thing. I'm on Pat's side. I do like Pat. But John Mellencamp, suck on a chili dog and get out of here. All right? Let us boo Knicks fans.
I mean, I personally don't like the boo just in general, but I also don't think there's not a problem with it.
It was just fun.
Yeah, I don't see a problem with it. I just don't like to do it.
It was just people having a good time. Let people have fun.
Also, it's a playoffs. It's a playoff environment.
Exactly. People were just having a good time.
Now, if the Pacers were terrible and they were doing that, then I'd probably be like, yeah.
All right. Not a good look.
Don't have room to boo. So
yeah. But the Pacers are good.
Yeah.
Damn it.
They're also up by 4 right now.
Let's go. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Don't worry, Pacers fans. I will not turn the game on.
Yeah. He's not going to turn it on because every time he does,
they lose.
They lose, and we will not have that.
And they only need to win one game. Oh.
Uh-oh.
We haven't had one in a couple episodes.
I know. I just got a special fun fact.
Oh.
From my mother.
Who's probably will be upset that we have not had fun facts yet.
We've had them for like 5 episodes in a row. It needed a breath.
Yep.
But here's your fun fact. You ready?
Yep.
This is a good one. I'm going to hit it again.
Okay.
Humans and giraffes have the same number of neck bones.
Ooh.
7. 7 neck bones.
I guess, yeah. I'm assuming giraffes are just longer.
I would assume so. What if they didn't have any bones in their necks? They were just
flopping
around.
Did you also know that giraffes are like 3 times more likely to get struck by lightning?
That makes sense. They're very tall.
What? How would you react if you were just at the zoo and you saw a giraffe get struck by lightning?
I'd be like,
do you think it explodes?
Probably.
Just
well, people don't explode, so probably not. I think it'd be the last time I went to the zoo for a while.
Yeah, because it's scarring.
I don't think I'm going back for a while.
How does the zoo announce that though? Like, hey, we had the death of a giraffe because it got struck by lightning.
So they just had a tiger die and they just posted it on Facebook. So probably the same way.
Hey, everybody, we are sad to inform you that our giraffe is dead because it got struck by lightning.
To the 48 patrons who were at the giraffe exhibit,
we're sorry.
We're sorry.
Here's a coupon
for a free giraffe feeding. Because you can feed the giraffes at the zoo.
Every time we go there, it's never open.
It's because they only do it for an hour a day.
Oh, maybe. But where they usually, I guess we've been there in the afternoon. We've been there in the morning. Never open.
Well, apparently you're not there at the right hour.
Maybe the beer that way.
We have fed the giraffes there before.
We've been to the kangaroo thing a couple times. Never can go near a kangaroo.
The kangaroos are smart. They stay away.
Yeah, they're always in the grass.
Yeah, what you say, you got to stay on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
And the kangaroos are well aware of that. And so.
And then they also have like a little section that's also sidewalk, but it's roped off. You can't go behind there, and that's where they're always hanging out.
That's right. Well, that's where they rest. All they flipping do is rest. I've never seen the kangaroos up. There's a place in Kentucky that my wife and I went years ago, and you can pet kangaroos there.
I think that's a bad idea.
They're not big kangaroos. They're little boys. So they can fuck you up, but they won't kill you. You know,
because male kangaroos can kill you.
Yeah. I do like the videos of the crazy Australians who just square up with a kangaroo and just punch them in the face.
Usually because the kangaroo's going after their dog.
Right.
Yeah.
But when it happens to kangaroos, they don't know what to do. They weren't ready for that.
Nope. Yeah, there's that one video where that guy punches the kangaroo and the kangaroo literally looks at him like, what the?
He's like, what just happened? Yeah.
Like he was not expecting a fist.
Guy saved his dog, though.
Yeah, he
so
did.
Shout out to him.
Yeah.
We need an Australian listener.
Yeah. I just looked. We got one from the Netherlands.
I saw that, too.
Like, I just looked right now.
So, ni hao.
Nope.
They don't say that there. That's
Nope.
China. Oh, which, by the way, our Hong Kong guy didn't come back.
He learned his English and moved on.
Him. Good for him. I'm happy for him.
He's probably going to own us now.
Yeah, probably. All right. Well, that is all we have, I believe.
Yep.
This has been fun.
Yeah.
I was not very good at guessing mascots, but
I purposely picked ones that were very obscure.
well, I picked Italian brain rot, so I had it coming. I had it coming a little bit.
Yeah, I would say yours was easier than Italian brain rot, but
probably, yeah.
Because you were telling me, oh, hey, look, they all have names related to what they are. No, like only 2 of them did.
That's not true. Half of them, at least.
Yeah, but the first 3 of them did not. After you tell me, hey, they all have names similar to what they are.
That's true.
And then, like, the first 3 did not.
I may have misled you a bit, and that's my fault.
How many of those characters are there, by the way?
I looked it up. There's like 40 of them.
40?
There's so many. I sent you. Did you like the little song I sent you?
I did not. The little anime opening?
Yeah.
No.
It was pretty bad, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it probably is giving people ideas to make it. And I don't want it to exist.
What if, so...
Now, if they actually made a show, would I watch it? I might.
I would not.
I'd probably check it out. See what it's
I
all
would
about.
probably have to watch it because my son would watch it.
Like, I just don't
What if...
What are they? Is it like videos? I don't understand what it is.
I wish I could tell you. I wish I could tell you.
I wish you could tell me too, because I'm very curious.
Well, you have a phone. Look it up.
I thought about doing that, getting a deep dive of it, but I was afraid I might get addicted to it and enjoy
Yeah, I
it too
know,
much.
right? I know. You know how, like, everyone our age knows the Pokemon theme song?
Oh, yeah.
What if everyone our kids' age, that was the song they knew?
I don't think I'd like that.
I don't think I would either.
No.
But our parents probably didn't like Pokemon, so...
When we did our lip sync battle, one of our staff members did the Steve Lava Chicken.
Yeah. La 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 lava.
Yeah.
Chicken.
Yeah. Steve Lava Chicken.
Yeah,
is
it's tasty as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was the first time I'd heard it, but he's like in the version that they picked, the person picked, he says chicken jockey in it. Kids didn't react.
Really?
I thought for sure they'd freak out.
They didn't throw their popcorn or anything.
They didn't react at all.
That's
They didn't,
really
they didn't take their shirts off or anything.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm really disappointed in those kids.
Yeah.
Chicken jockey. That's my Jack Black.
That was pretty good.
Thank you.
Still not going to do it, though.
I'll get you to do one. I'll find one you're passionate
Maybe
about.
on our special. We'll bring everybody. We'll tease it.
Yeah.
Get me enough liquid courage.
You'll do it.
Yeah.
Can you tell us who your best impression, not Sean Connery? Give me your second best impression. Just tell us who it is. You don't have to do it. I just want to know. For me.
I used to thought I did a pretty good Kiefer Sutherland as Jack Bauer.
Okay.
But I probably don't actually do it good.
Oh, well, that's tough. All right.
That's why I don't want to do one, because I'd be like, oh, this is my best impression, and it's not good.
It's not very good.
It's not going to be like your Kermit.
Why? Miss Piggy.
So.
All right. That's all we have today.
Yeah. This was fun. I'm not going to lie. The way we do this now, way more fun.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm not saying the other ones weren't fun, but this is way more fun.
It's
more when we're not like being beholden to a outline.
Yeah, I agree.
We just like to freewheel it.
Couple talking points. We'll go from there.
Yeah,
I agree.
We just ramble.
And let us know what you think. We're at Fight for 3RD Pod everywhere.
I mean, people did say they liked the bracketology episode we did.
Yeah, they did. Maybe we'll do another, probably a shortened bracket.
Yeah, I got some ideas.
All right,
brackets to do.
We'll throw it around. We'll talk.
Yeah.
All fair. Fight for 3RD pod, fighting for third pod at gmail.com. And, well, brain cells, we'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, see you.
Later.